Hello guys, how are we? Listen, this is one of the most popular questions I get asked all the time, and that is why DM airport transfers is more expensive than Uber. Because a lot of people go, oh, can I have a price for this? And they go, yep, there it is. And you go, oh, Uber's cheaper, it doesn't matter, I'll get an Uber. If you do airport transfers, you'll understand this. And I wanted to point out why not only my company or other airport transfer companies is and should be more expensive than Uber. Myself personally, this is DM airport transfers versus Uber, but it could be literally any airport company versus any local app based or private hire or taxi company. Myself personally, I think the two separate companies to a certain degree. I know we're all licensed the same, but I think the airport guys should be doing events and airport work, and the likes of Uber or local companies should be doing your food shopping, you're going to town, you're going to your mates, just standardised normal taxi work. Now, a lot of people always compare the pricing of their own airport company or other airport companies for Uber. And I wanted to do a little video to show the reason why we should be more expensive than Uber or the likes, and B, if you're not, you need to up your prices. Because to be honest, I reckon we need to up our prices anyway. It's a very, very competitive market. So in this example, I'm going to use DM Airport Transfers because it is my company. I'm going to use Uber because it's a popular app-based company. But obviously this works for any company in any area. Do you know what I mean? So the reason we are more expensive as an airport company is because there's a whole lot of factors that I'm going to ramble on about now. So I do apologise. So the first thing I want to point out, right, is when you book an Uber, there'll be a driver within a mile or two of you. Yeah? Or there might not be. But there'll be a driver within a mile or two of you. And you'll book, he'll grab you, he'll take you to the airport. Now from an airport transfer company, the driver might still be in bed and he has to get up, brush his teeth, get dressed, drive 10, 12 miles to the pickup location, probably 15 minutes before it was booked in, just to be a bit more proactive like. So his first hour is all preparing for your job. Where if you just book a normal local company, the driver's already out working and just ready to go. Yeah? That's why pre-booked work should always be more expensive anyway than normal taxi work, right? And that's the pro of Uber. I'll give them that. They've got that market, right? But I'm going to tell you why the airport companies are better off. Hello guys, just a little ad break. Do us a favour, if you're going on holiday and you need a transfer to the airport, make sure you book with DM Airport Transfers. We cover all UK-wide airports. Thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of the video. So why the airport companies are better off and why they should be more expensive. So what I've just explained there, we need, an airport transfer company, we need a large minimum fare, myself personally, which we should do. So if Betty is leaving her house and going a mile down the road to the Aldi, it's going to cost like 45, 55 quid, depending if it's a car or a bus, because of the minimum fare. Because I do a job, say for a Manfield town, it's 2 miles. But sometimes before that job, I might have dropped off at Manchester Airport. So I've got to drive 36 miles, 45 minutes to pick up the customer. Where, again, if they book an Uber or that or the likes, there'd be a driver around the corner waiting for them. Yeah? And that's what I'm trying to say about the two businesses are separate. Now, what I want to make more of a positive impact on the airport companies compared to likes of Uber and stuff like that. Because this is not a negative Uber thing. Uber, from a passenger's perspective, is a great company. It is a brilliant company for passengers. Fantastic. I use it as a passenger sometimes myself. I'd never use it to go to the airport though. Now, just say you are, this is an example, just say you are getting up at 4 AM, you need to leave the hotel, Liverpool City Centre at 4 AM, and you're going to Manchester Airport, right? So yes, Uber is cheaper, but the morning of your job, Uber could be more expensive because of surge, dynamic pricing, the price goes up and down. So it actually could be, even though it's generally cheaper, it could be more expensive, right? Also, if there's a surge on or there's a big event on the other side of the city, you might not get a driver to take your job. So you're going to get up at 4 AM and there's no guarantee there's going to be a driver to take you. If you book, obviously pre-book at an airport transfer company, there will be, because he'll be sitting there waiting for you. So there's one little negative about going through a local taxi company. The other negative is, have you seen the cars that are being accepted on local councils now? This is happening all over the UK, guys. But you're talking for a normal Uber X, you're talking a Toyota Yaris, you're talking a Fiesta, you're talking a Mini, a Renault Zoe. For XL, which is a minibus, it's up to 6 passengers, you've got a Ford Galaxy, a Safari, a Volkswagen Charan. I'm telling you right now, 6 passengers with luggage going on holiday, you ain't getting in a Ford Galaxy unless you cut your legs off. So there's another pro of the airport. You'll be getting a spacious car, a spacious minibus. You will not be getting crammed in a Toyota Yaris. You spend 6-7 grand on your holiday. Why suffer and go to the airport in a flipping Fiesta? Why? Do you know what I mean? Why do it? Another positive why you should book through an airport company instead of a local taxi company is we have a network of drivers. We all do. We share work. We help each other out. We're in big WhatsApp groups. We share and help each other out. If a driver is broken down on the motorway, blown out tyre with passengers, more or less guarantee you there'll be another driver to come and get you and take you to the airport. From a different firm, from one of the lads you know, there will be someone. If you were in an Uber, I can't see another Uber picking you up on the M6 hard shoulder, going to the airport. Do you know what I mean? Same again, another pro of a pre-booked airport company. Do you know what I mean? There's so many positives of going for a local airport transfer company. So yes, we are expensive, more expensive than Uber, but we should be. We should be. The fact that the driver doesn't have a spare hour before the job. It costs them an hour to get ready and get to you. Do you know what I mean? There's a guarantee that, well, more or less a guarantee that there'll be a driver to help out if you're stuck, or a backup driver, or you wake up ready to leave and there's a driver already outside your house ready to load in your luggage. You're more or less guaranteed to get a big, spacious, comfortable car to fit you all in. You're going to pay 6 grand for a flipping holiday, but then you're fighting over 10-20 quid to get to the airport. Try and save 10-20 quid. But in that journey could be either bad way you don't get there, or a really stressful time. I just don't understand. I really don't understand people's mentality. To be honest. Don't be wrong, if you're in Allerton and you're going to Liverpool Airport and you got to carry on, hop in an Uber, do you know what I mean? Or whatever. But if you're just literally going to a proper airport job, you need to go to an airport transfer company, guys. Not just them airport transfers, any of your local ones. Do you know what I mean? Because we do it all the time. We know the best route, when to avoid, when to go down. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we know the terminals. We normally know who's flying from which terminal if you're struggling with your flight number and everything else. There's so many positives to go through an airport company than just the local taxi company. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I think when people ask me, so why are you more expensive? It's those facts. Have I missed any off in the comment, guys? Please let me know if I've missed any off in the comments. Mate, I couldn't do a video after that. Fella blatantly hit me door, hit me car, or my bus with his door. Do you know what I mean? I was parked first. He was acting like I parked it close to him, you know what I mean? Proper swung his door open, like flipping attitude on him. Do you know what I mean? Haha, mate, I was fuming after that. I'm not even going to say what I've done. I'm not grassing myself up, lads, am I? What a rat. But anyway, I ended up doing the job I was at the airport waiting for. Just dropped them off now, so it's been like an hour and a half since the last video. But I just wanted to finish up, guys, but that annoyed me, that, mate. Just blatantly attitude on him stunk, man. But yeah, so what was up to? I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, so Uber is cheaper than airport transfers, but so they should be. Because in my opinion, it's a different type of job. It's a different type of situation, do you know what I mean? And I think I've covered all bases of why. Because why we're cheaper, why we're more expensive. Yeah, it was the type of car you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a Yaris. You probably get a Superb or something like that. Or you're not gonna get a Ford Galaxy. You're gonna get like a minibus, proper minibus. Yeah, you got the security. Do you know what I mean? That will be there. You might wake up at 4 in the morning, try and book a taxi, and there isn't any around. Or it's surging and the price is super high. Where if you pre-booked with someone like myself, it might be actually cheaper. Yeah, I think I've covered everything really, haven't I? Do us a favour, guys, let me in the comments if I've missed anything off. Because I got distracted by that fella. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, if you go in the airport, Just book with DM Airport Transfers. That's the whole point of the video. The summer's coming. Don't bother driving yourself. Don't waste your energy with that. Can't have a bevy, can you? Can't have a bevy before or after you're flying because you're driving. Stupid. Don't drive to the airport. Do you know what I mean? Don't book a normal taxi. Book an airport transfer company. Listen, all jokes aside, book with DM Airport Transfers. If you don't want to book with us, just book with your local airport transfer company, guys, honestly. We just do, in my opinion, we just do a better job because we do it all the time. We're normal day-to-day taxi drivers, don't do it all the time. So yeah, I think it's a different type of service, isn't it? But yeah, let me know in the comment, guys, what you think. And make sure you subscribe and follow me and all that jazz. And I'll see you soon, yeah? Catch you later.